Today, Gon and Kalua are gonna do a Hunterpedia about Ohio. Let's go back in 1663 when Ohio was just discovered by a French explorer dude named Robert La Salle.
In 1685, Ohio was now known as the fur trading state. Many Frenchmen established fur trading in the state along with Indians and British traders too.
Somehow, Ohio mysteriously caused the French-Indian War, which happened during the 1750s. Britain caused the war too as well and defeated the two countries from fighting each other. Britain soon later took control of Ohio after the war ended. Ohio was now known for wars during the 1770s. Many missionaries from Germany established many missions in Ohio.
Beginning in 1802, President Thomas Jefferson signed the Establishing Act by calling Ohio a new state in America. Luckily, in 1803, Ohio successfully became the 17th state of America.
Now, the people who live today. The population in Ohio is about 11.76 billion people living there.
There are even a lot of celebrities living in Ohio, which includes Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson, and
LeBron James.
The governor in Ohio right now is Mike DeWine, and his term will end on January 30, 2023. The senators in Ohio are Democrat Sherrod Brown and Republican Rob Portman. Their term ends in 2 years.
Now, about the land. There are about 110 natural lakes in Ohio. It is larger than 5 acres of land. It covers 4,658 acres. There aren't really a lot of mountains in Ohio, but the largest mountain like in Ohio is Campbell Hill. The forests in Ohio are primarily in the state's eastern and western places. Hardwood trees are commonly to include oak, ash, maple, walnut, hickory, and basswood. Ohio's state tree, the bouquet tree, is mostly found in moist areas such as like swamps and lakes. The tree could develop yellow flowers around it in the springtime.
now, the state has a lot of resources there. The state's beverage is tomato juice. The reason why it's the state's special beverage is because Ohio once produced the most tomato juice in the country.
There are about 1.5 billion cattle, 2 million hogs, and 115,000 sheep in the state.
The dairy cattle could produce about more than 5 billion of pounds of milk each year. There are a lot of crops produced which include sorghum, canola, and wheat varieties, such as emmer and spelt.
Ohio's civilian workforce's numbers are about approximately 6 million people. The manufacturing employs about 10% of the workspace. In Ohio, farming provides many jobs.
There are many factories that also include many tires, tractors, and automobiles built there. During the 1890s, Ohioans developed many industries built in Ohio.
One of Ohio's major crops are corn and soybeans. Ohio's also a major producer of many greenhouses and many nursery products. Ohio makes a lot of steel because it is commonly used for many products.
In Ohio, there are a lot of tourisms. The Hopewell Culture National Museum brings in many people to the park and you can learn about many facts about the Hopewell culture there. There is even the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum. It was built in 1995 in Cleveland. The museum was built to keep track of rock music, memorabilia from many singers and groups, and also including a gallery dedicated to many singers. The Pro Football Hall of Fame is a historical football stadium museum and includes the history and the National Football League. It also has some of the greatest football players' stories of who have played a long time ago. And now, the most interesting facts about Ohio. Each year, about 1.1 million sport fishers would spend about $1.1 billion for fishing in Ohio. The state's bird, also known as the cardinal, can be usually found in other states. The cardinal is also the name of the cardinal virtues: prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. It is also named after a Catholic role, a cardinal. The male cardinals have a brilliant red shade and would grow up about to 8.75 inches long. Ohio is one of the 4th leading producers of popcorn in the US. Way back then, Indians who lived in Ohio would often use bows and muskets, which is a type of gun, to hunt many fur-bearing animals such as bears or a wild dog. In Ohio, The whole city of Twinsburg would host an annual Twins Day festival every spring. The city invites many twin siblings who take in part of a Twins Day parade and many other events. During 2007, a massive flood occurred in Ohio which was caused by many rivers flowing and many heavy rains. About more than $200 million per damage that had happened. Flood also. Flooding is a very common disaster in Ohio, especially tornadoes.